All right, ready to rock and roll. 12:15. Cottage Grove, West Rink. Wolfpack taking on Omaha. Omaha Hockey Club. Looking to get some games in against some Minnesota teams. We'll see what we get here out of the Omaha squad. Omaha breaks out, touch pass out to their center mini, wheels off to the near side boards. Force over to the circle. They drop it down low. Now work it up top. Angle around one. Inside the circle, block Weller. Picked up by Harris. Chipped up towards the blue line, but not out. Now it's out. Jack scoots it up. Tried to get it to Max. Poked away by Omaha. Graham jumps in. Taps it to Max. Now Jack's loose. He got hooked on sides to Max. Shot. Save. Omaha steered away behind them to the left side. Brody ran interference with the Omaha player. Stretch pass by Omaha. That'll be an icing. As they tried to hit their left winger in front of the Cottage Grove bench. Icing the call. Power play upcoming in the offensive zone for CG off to the goalie's left side. It'll be Lisney on the draw. Wins it over to his right. Now he picks up the puck as it got by Gauster. Lisney skates it behind the Omaha goalie, looking for options. Drop pass to Maurer. Maurer working it down low. He chips it out to Kaplan. Kaplan hammers it back down low. Lisney picks it up, gives it to Maurer. Short side shot poked away by Omaha. Now it comes up to Kaplan, who's pinching. And this one comes out past the blue line. Good hustle by Gauster. Helping out Hunter on the back end. Hunter slams on the brakes. Tried a little touch pass to Kaplan. Went off the Omaha player and went back to Hunter. And Hunter takes advantage, skates it in. Low shot. I thought it went in. He made a paddle save. I thought he looked behind him, but it squirted behind the net and now into the far corner. Omaha trying to skate it out. They do. Just missed their left winger again. They wave off the icing. Kaplan's got to chase it down. He reverses behind Anderson. Anderson Collins starting for Cottage Grove. Holman gets it out. Owen jumps over to help him. And puck sent in by Omaha. Kaplan looks over his left shoulder. Had trouble with the puck. Regrouped. Gave it up to Tyler. Tyler up to Owen. Owen's got Mikey with him. He finds him. Mikey's loose in a one-on-one. And he's loose. Mikey shot. Save. Rebound. Shot. Omen. Another save for Omaha. Good rush there by Mikey and Owen. And Tyler crashing the net. Good rebound chance. Good save by Omaha. 0-0 your score. 11:42 to go. in the first. Face off, one by Omaha, and they skate it out. 3-on-2 chance here if they hurry. They push it by Brooks. Graham cuts over and takes control of the puck. Reverses. Graham looking for some room, forced along the boards. He gets it out. Nifty move by Graham, and Graham's got some room over the middle now. Graham gets it in deep. Now retreats back to the blue line. Omaha back the other way. They skate it off the boards. They chipped it off the boards, rather. Brooks has some pressure. He's got Graham. Graham gets Brody off the bench. Brody skates it in. Jack on the far wing. Brody lowers his shoulder. Nice D by Omaha. And they come away with it near side boards. They hit their centerman. Graham, though, intercepts. Graham looking. And just offsides. Atkin on the draws. Azada and Harris join him. Weiss and Waller on the blue line. Omaha works it cross ice. Now they hit their right winger. Centering pass missed. Have to check up on sides. They work it back to their D. Up ice tipped. Omaha using the boards. Oh, and a dangerous pass there picked up by Omaha. Shot from the side of the net. I didn't quite see it. Maybe it went off either the post or maybe off of got a piece of Anderson and snuck in behind him. Omaha jumps up 1-0 with 10:24 to go in the first. Dufresne has it. Goes over to Kaplan. Kaplan up to Gouster. No icing. They say Brody touched it. Omaha's got to dig it out behind their tender. Good centering pass with speed. Omaha comes loose. They shoot it into the zone. Kaplan has it. Chips it up to Maurer. Omaha player lost a stick. He's having to play it with his feet. Gouster pushes him into the boards. Dufresne now. Picked off here by Omaha. Player lost an edge. Omaha still working in between the circles. No force wide. Loose puck. Gouster. Chipped away by Omaha, and they skated in short side. Drop pass. Gouster and Lisney drop down. Omaha down in the near corner. Trying to feed the D, and they get it there, but voila, out of the zone. Cottage Girls going to take advantage and get a line change here. They get all 5. Omaha working it out of their own end, D to D. They gain the zone. Chip pass up in the air. Good play by Graham, bumping the Omaha player off the puck. Now Owen with some speed. He's got Mikey with him. Owen loses an edge, but Tyler's there. Tyler reverses, chips it back down low. Omaha high off the glass, hit a stanchion. Omaha will get their first in a 3-on-2 for Omaha. They go wide. Centering pass, good D by Waller and Graham. Shutting down that 3-on-2. Now Waller's got some speed. And he gets it over to Tyler, and Tyler is loose with Mikey on the left side. Owen, shot, goal for Johnson. They tie this thing up, 1-1. Strong start for the Omen Johnson Lombard line. Pressure on their last shift, and this one they cash in. Tying this game at 1 with 8:34 to go in the first. Atkins, Z, and Harris come out for Cottage Girls, Dufresne and Weiss. And in the blue line, this one slips between the D. Brooksy's going to get there. He hands it off to Hunter. Hunter centers it over to Jack. Jack trying to split the seam. Oh, and an errant pass by the goalie. Brody got a shot. It popped up in the air. Goalie held on nicely. Face off up coming off to his left side. 8:20 to go in the first. 1-1 your score. Jack on the draw. To Harris. Harris to Atkins. Short side shot. Save. Jack scoots down low. Gives it to Zazada. Zazada centers it to Jack. Tried to center it to Brody, but it got deflected, and Jack got a rip. He dishes to Hunter. Here comes a bomb. Shot. Save. Rebound chance. Puck is loose. Still loose. Now he covers it. Hunter unleashed from the top of the circle. Goalie made a nice save and covered it right in front. There's a lot of traffic in front of him. Face-off upcoming. Jack wins it, pushes it down low. He reverses to his backhand. I was trying to spin back to his forehand side. No chipped away. Hunter pinches, taps it to Harris. Harris drops it to Zazada. Zazada shot, save. Puck right on the goal line. Zazada rebound. And he backhands it in off the crossbar. Zazada goes backhand bar down, putting the Wolfpack up 2-1 with a loose puck out front. $7:45 to go in the first. Listen, Maurer, Gouster come out for Cottage Grove. Bowden and Graham on the blue line. This one's rung around the boards. Bowden slides over. Omaha's able to clear it. And they gain the zone with some speed. Drop it down low. Tried to jam it through Anderson. Anderson made the save. Graham chips it out to the half wall. And now it comes out. Good pass by Jackson to Brody. He just tapped it a little too far. Omaha comes back the other way, and they clear it out to the neutral zone. And Gouster back the other way. This time to Lisney. Picked off by Omaha, and this will be offsides. Two-1 your score. 7:02 to go in the first. Owen on the draw. Puck's punched down into the zone for Cottage Grove. Omaha rings it. Graham steps up. Now retreats back. Lombard has it. He shoots it down low. Collision there, enabling Omaha to regroup behind their own goalie. They hit their left winger and the drop pass missed. Tyler's got to wait for his line mates to get on sides. Now Johnson just sends it in. No icing. He's beyond the red line. Omaha's got to dig it out again. They look to their winger again. Owen intercepts it, hammers it back down low. They're going to try the other side here. They jam it off to the left winger. Owen right there, forcing it back down to the corner. They're going to have to send it back the other way now. They skate it. Trying this side again. This one, icing if it goes. Looks like it's going to go on net. Anderson, rather, will set it for Graham. They're changing. Graham to Mikey. Drops it to Owen. He tapped it to Tyler. And Cottage Grove's changing, so Omaha hits that breakout pass. And a little too much for their center. Hunter sends it out to the neutral zone. Right back in the zone comes Omaha. Shot save Anderson, no rebound. 5:49 to go in the first. Weller tried to get it over to Max. Good job by Omaha denying that pass. Jack sends it around far side. Brody's there. Tried to center it up to Max, rather. It'll be a nice thing. Face off one by Cottage Grove. It's down to Weller. Weller rings it to Max. Max sees Jack. Snapshot, Jack, glove save, rebound. Brody shoots, rebound. Another jam at it for Jack. Flirting with an interference call there as Jack was hammering away to rebound. Going to get Brody in front of the net. I think they should get their player too. That's my opinion. And they do. Good. Offsetting penalties for Cottage Grove and Omaha. 5-on-5. Each with a player in the box. Jack wins it down low again. Jack, Hunter, just lost the handle, drops it to Jack. Jack circles. Omen on a one-timer, or Zazada rather, on a one-timer on the back door. Thought that was Tyler. As Max set up shop there. Good puck movement for Cottage Grove. It's Hunter and Jack switch spots. Jack looked like he was going to tee one up from the top of the circle. Found Max parked in the low slot. He's able to unleash a one-timer, putting Cottage Grove up 2. Face off one by Cottage Grove. Hunter right away through, past the red line. Hunter with speed, works it down low. Lisney drops down. Maurer joins him. Lisney looking. Let's try to sauce over to Hunter. Hunter's got to hurry. He gets there and sends it back down in. Maurer circles, far circle, cuts into the middle, poked away. Weller hammers at it. Gauster's there. Shot, didn't get a whole lot on it, didn't get through. Jackson keeps the play alive though. He gives it up to Weller. Weller sends it back down low, picked off by Omaha. Omaha off to the left. They tried to chip it in deep. It went off Weller. Now Gauster intercepts it. Gauster tried to feed Maurer, picked off here by Omaha. They stay on sides. They gain the zone. Brooksy on working on the Omaha player. Doing a good job. Forcing them into a low percentage shot. And here, just a shot near side circle. I think that got the top of Anderson's stick. Now Cottage Grove back the other way. Maurer skates it in. He stopped at the half wall. He tried to get it to Brooks. Brooks and Graham working on the Omaha player. Graham poke checks it away. Off the boards it goes and out. And here comes Gauster with Lisney on his left. Shot, Gauster, glove save. Tyler, Mikey, and Owen come up for Cottage Grove. 3:33 to go in the first. Good play by Graham on the blue line, sending that thing right back in. Omaha's there first, still deep. Dufresne steers it to Tyler. Tyler back down low to Dufresne. Dufresne to Graham. Graham has some time. Chips it up to Mikey. Mikey backhands it into the neutral zone. I think he saw Tyler at the last second. Decided to chip it out into the neutral zone. Mikey threw one. Just got a shot off. Good job by Owen and Tyler keeping the play down low. Tyler reverses. He's looking up top to Graham. Bottled up in the corner. Cross ice. Weller's there. Good poke by Weller. Mikey chips it out of his zone. Tried to get it to Harris. Now he does get it to Harris. Harris slams on the brakes, works to his forehand. Shoots it down in so Cottage Grove can finish a line change. Graham comes off or goes off for Bowden. Jack backtracking, gives it up to Max. He just about corralled it onto his backhand. Omaha, though, gains control of it, sends it in. Kaplan rings it around the near side boards. Max up to Jack. Jack works in between the tops of the circles. Had a shot, it was blocked. Max has it, though. He gives it down to Brody. Brody jams it into the goalie's pads. Good save. Bowden pinching. He sends it back down low to Jack. Jack dishes to Max. Max looked up top. Goes to Weller. Weller. Shot. Flutter. And Brody looking for a tip just by him. Omaha comes back with it. Good D by Bowden. Shutting down the Omaha rush. And here comes Cottage Grove. It's Harris and Atkin. Harris drops it to Atkin. Shot. Save. And this one comes out in the neutral zone. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in the period. Kaplan to Zazada. Zazada works it. Drops it to Kaplan. Low shot, high up in the air, waffled away by Omaha. And picked up. Cross ice pass picked off by Kaplan. Kaplan tried to feed Jack, went into the pads of an Omaha player. And Omaha back the other way with 38 seconds to go in the period. Barely on sides is Omaha. Shot blocked by Bowden. Chips it up to Brody. Brody up front for Cottage Grove. Harris goes wide, ducks in. He's draped down. That'll be a penalty. Cottage Grove will go on a power play with 23.9 to go in the first. Cottage Grove controls the draw. It's Maurer. Backhand shot, save. Brody trying to get it down to Jackson, turned away. Hunter slides over, drops it to Brooks. Gausters is there, though. He trades places with Brooks. Brody wheels it around, top of the zone. Now he gets it to Maurer down low. Gives it to Hunter. Hunter by one. Oh, just as time expired. Hunter couldn't pull the trigger. So after one, Cottage Grove is up 3-1. All right, ready to roll for period two. Cottage Grove up 3-1. Maurer, Listney, Gauster start this period up front on the power play. Hunter to Gauster. Gauster by the Omaha player. Good recovery by Omaha on the backhand. Sending Cottage Grove back into their own end. Maurer to Hunter. Hunter up to Jackson. He's through one. He's able to get this puck deep. Now he goes up Hunter up top on the left side. Down low to Maurer. Maurer. Tried to go over to Brooksy. Puck works its way into the near corner. Gauster's there first. Sends it down low to Jackson. Jackson centers to Gauster. And Jackson had a rebound chance, just poked away by Omaha. And they're able to skate it out and deep. Omaha changing a couple penalty killers. Cottage Grove works it out of their own end. The Gauster intercepted by Omaha, and that'll be offsides. Should be center ice. Yeah, 10 seconds to go in the power play. Weller to Graham. Graham gives it up to Tyler. Tyler gets it in. Working just ahead of the blue line. Now sends it in deep. Owen's going to get there first. Tried to center it over to Mikey. Broken up nicely by Omaha. Now it drops down into the short side. Omaha gets there. Good job by Tyler. Bumping the Omaha player into the boards. Denying them a clearing attempt. Omaha, though, has it on the near side half wall, and they chip it out past the blue line. Icing if it's got legs. It does. 12:27 to go in the second. Cottage Grove getting the face off in the offensive zone. Graham and Miles on the blue line. Owen, Tyler, Mikey with forwards for Cottage Grove. Face off controlled by Omaha. They ring it around the boards. Mikey slides over to the half wall, so the Omaha player just elects to skate it over the middle and out. They get by one. Drop pass. Graham snuffs that out. Good body position by Graham, cutting off the Omaha player. Mikey's going to hustle over to the half wall, chips it by one, not out. The right D sends it deep. Graham's there, though. Graham scanning behind his own net. He's got Mikey. Mikey tried to touch it to Owen, and it does get there. And Owen tried to dish it to Tyler, and Weller scoots it in. So he was skating up with speed. Weller down low now. Tyler drops back to the right D spot for him. Mikey now behind the net. Centered it. Went all the way through. Graham sends it back in all the way around. No, Mikey behind the net picks it off. He tried another drop pass towards Owen's direction. And this one picked up by Omaha. Owen is creating all sorts of problems for Omaha right now. Good job by Owen as Cottage Grove was changing, so he couldn't cross the blue line. That lets Max and Harris get deep for Cottage Grove. And a pass here by Omaha. Picked up here by Max. Max kicks it to himself. Dingle dangles around, drops it to Graham. Graham skates it in. Shot, save. Omaha. Face-off win by Cottage Grove. Max had it, lost an edge. Omaha picks it up. Looking to center. Cottage Grove intercepts and just offsides. Jack saw Brody, but just a hair too late. 3-1 your score. 10:48 to go in the second. Cottage Grove in front. Weiss to Kaplan to Atkin. Loose puck picked up by Bowden. Bowden skates it down low. Harris on the boards, forcing Omaha back the other way. Cottage Grove really forcing Omaha to work both corners in their D zone. So when they're able to clear it out, but it's going to be Bowden there first. Chips it up towards Jack's direction. Now Jack picks it up with some speed. Shot wide. All the way around it comes. Too much. Hunter looked to Bowden. Pulled it back and gave it to Max. Brody picks it up, centers to Jack. Turned away by Omaha. High off the glass, and this one will be an icing. Cottage Grove will get another look here in the offensive zone. This one coming on the goalie's left side. And it'll be Jackson, Miles, Brody, Brooksy, and Graham on the blue line. Jackson tried to get it to Graham. Graham slides in. Graham working the corner. Shimmy's behind the net. Graham still has it. Now it's turned away by Omaha, but Brooksy touches it off the boards. Good job by Jackson holding it in. Centering pass. Oh, and a nice stick by Maurer. Got it towards the goal. And a great pass by Jackson, too, to find him there. Someone comes over in Graham's direction. He backhands it high into the air and deep. Off to the right winger for Omaha. And cross-ice pass tipped by Gauster, but it got through. Omaha tried to send it in deep. Graham hammers the player. Gauster hammers him. Graham tried to get through. He was slowed up. And Maurer does a great job settling the play down as it was getting a little chaotic. Maurer takes the space, gets by one. Forced wide. Still alive, though. Maurer working out behind the net. He drops it down low. Graham pinching. Graham rings it down low to Maurer. Graham goes short side. Up top to Brooks. Brooks unleashes, tipped. Nice job by the goalie to stay with that tip puck. Three to one. 8:41 to go in the second. Cottage Grove on top. Facing off against the Omaha Hockey Club. Final regular season game here for the Wolfpack. A high stick if we touch it. A tune-up game here before districts start. Next week, I believe, cross ice pass Omaha by their left winger in deep. Weller. Short side chance here for Omaha. Now they skated in between the circles. Left D shot blocked. I think it got the leg of an Omaha player. They hold the zone and send it in, forcing Cottage Grove back deep. Hunter will pick it up, wheel around Anderson's left. They're changing, and Hunter thought about turning on the Jets. Interception here by Omaha. And Hunter just high off the boards, but not out. Omaha sustained zone time here. Top of the circle, left side. Inside the circle, now blocked by Weller. Out to their left D. Now back down low. Weller hustles over. He loses an edge. Short side chance here for Omaha off the crossbar. Omaha right D. Back down to their winger. Top of the circle. Now they drop it to their left D. Long shift here. Cottage Grove looking for a stoppage. Tyler has it. Sends it towards the blue line, but held in by the wingman for Omaha. Now Weller jams it around the boards to Mikey. Mikey towards the blue line, but not out. Long shift here for Cottage Grove. Now it's out. Omaha's got to come back on sides. Hunter off the boards. Omaha there, though. Cottage Grove able to get one skater off. Two now. Some fresh legs for the Wolfpack. Weller has it. He overskates it. Omaha picks it up. Good recovery by Miles. And now Jack has it behind the net. He's got Tyler on the right wing. Jack with some speed. Drops it to Max. Max tried to feed it over to Tyler. And Tyler's able to steer it into the boards and keep this puck down low now. Tyler trying to get off for Brody. Snapshot Jack. And I thought that went off the side of the net. Ullman's off for Harris, who gloves it down. Hand pass. Yep. Off of Brody's glove, and Kaplan picked it up, so it's a hand pass in the neutral zone. Stopping play. 6:12 to go in the second. Cottage Grove on top, 3-1. Jack on the face-off here with Harris and Zazada on the wing. Kaplan and Dufresne. And the blue line. Kaplan to Dufresne, back to Kaplan. Kaplan to Harris. Harris through the middle. To Jack. Toe drags. He's loose. Dropped it over to Max on the back door. Just missed. Max keeps this play alive, as does Kaplan. He just sends it down low to Jack. Jack's bumped into the boards. Brody comes in to help him. Max down low as well. Omaha's going to get it. Brooksy retreats towards the right blue line, and he holds it in. He sends it in off Max. Max picks it up top of the circle, drops it to Harris. Harris tried to go up high in the near side corner, went off the side of the net. And Harris now in the corner. Kaplan sends it cross ice. Max is going to get there. He's bumped off the puck by Omaha. Omaha picks it up. And that's going to be a checking on Brody. So Omaha will get a power play here with 5:13 to go in the second period. Cottage Grove up 3-1. Weller, Ferguson, Atkins, Zazada come out to try to kill this penalty off for the Pack. This one off to Anderson's left side, far circle. Face off one by Jack, straight back. Graham gets there, rings it, held in by the right D for Omaha. Good stick by Jack, and it gets by The Omaha player, Graham, jams it around the boards to Weller. Weller, he slams on the brakes. He loses an edge. Graham jumps in to help him. Graham high off the boards into the netting. Stopping play. Face off this time in the near side circle. Jack wins it forward on a bull rush face-off, and he's able to clear it out to the neutral zone. Omaha right back the other way. 2-on-2. Max jumps in. Shot. Save Anderson. No rebound. Good glove by Anderson. .103 to go in the power play for Omaha. Jackson and Maurer come out to replace Max and Jack. Graham dishes over to Maurer. Mauer's got room. He's going to be able to skate this free. And taking the space, sends it in deep. Job by Cottage Grove, working this puck in deep. Maurer and an Omaha player collide into the boards. Omaha back with speed. Stretch pass tipped. Broken play. Omaha gathers themselves. Drops it. In between the circle, shot. Save Anderson. Rebound chance. Puck is loose. And the ref could not see the puck as he was sitting behind Anderson. Stopping play. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Face off. D to D for Omaha. Back to D. That a player losing edge almost across the blue line, forcing Omaha just to send it in. Now they wheel her behind Anderson. Off the boards to their left D. They cycle it down low. They trade spots. This one comes out to the blue line. Omaha's there. They work it over to the right side. I'll drop it. Now back to the right inside the circle. Drop pass. Nice. Nice movement by Omaha. Cottage Grove's full strength. And the interception, though, by the pack. Good stick by Omaha back the other way. And they were able to skate it in deep behind Hunter. They send it in. Kaplan comes over. He's working on two Omaha players. Hunter drops down to help Bowden. Bowden scanning, centering pass. Omaha couldn't pull the trigger, and a shot blocked by Kaplan. Intercepted here by Omaha. They get a shot off, missing near post. Puck's loose out front. Shot, save, Anderson. Chaos in front of Anderson as Omaha put pressure on just as power play expired. Anderson freezes the puck. 3:09 to go in the period. Another offensive zone faceoff for Omaha coming up to Anderson's right. Bowden retreats behind Anderson, sends it to Hunter by him. Punches it out to Mikey. Mikey tried to touch it to Omen, and Omen did a nice job changing speeds to grab that puck. Omaha was able to pick it up, though. Cottage Grove back the other way. Mikey tried to feed it around the Omaha player. He's able to get it across the blue line. And now in deep is Mikey, as he was skating the other way, jammed it deep into the Cottage Grove offensive end. Johnson working behind the net. He takes an elbow up high. Tyler slides over to the corner. Reverses nicely. Tyler and Owen working in the corner. Bowden slides over to the boards to hold it in. Loose puck out front. Kaplan works it inside the circle. Face-off shot. Bowden still working now down low. He's looking. He drops it to Mikey. Mikey back down low to Owen. He tried to feed Mikey. It was by him, so Hunter's got to chase this one down. 2 minutes to go in the period. And Omaha with the turnover. Broken up right at the last second by Bowden. Hunter towards Brody, but Jack's there. Jack. Oh, and a nice job by Jack as he faked the shot. And he just threw it into Max's direction as he was kind of crashing towards the center of the net. And that either went off his skates or his stick. I couldn't tell. Good read by Jack feeding Max. because Max was crashing with some speed. Cottage Grove up 4-1. 1:55 to go in the second period. Face off picked up by Omaha. Good job by Brooksy and Graham talking that out. They trade spots. And Brooksy feeds Harris. Harris fanned on the pass, but then got it over towards Jack's direction. Graham skates it in. He puts it on net. And the Omaha goalie drops it. And Jack trying to hold this in. It's punched out by the away team. Cross ice pass over to Harris by Brooksy. Harris drops it to Max. Max tried to feed one back to Jack to give him one back, just past him. He gives it back to Brooks. Brooks looking. Feeds it back down to Jack. He's got Graham in between the circles. Is by him. Omaha's going to get there high off the boards. High up into the air, rather, towards the boards. Past Brooks. Graham's there. Graham dishes to Harris. Harris skates it in. He's dumped. Jack came over to help him, but he was too late. Omaha on a 2-on-2. Good job by Miles, angling a player wide. And Max takes care of the rest. And he creates the turnover. Good job by Miles on the angle. Jack goes back to Graham. Graham feeds Max. Cross ice. Max drops it to Jack. Jack, he's in alone now. Shot save. There's puck movement there. Graham went cross ice, and then they connected to Jack, and they got a good look up front. Good save by the Omaha goalie. Omaha back the other way. And another loose puck here. Jackson just couldn't catch it out of midair, but now Gauster has it in a 3-on-2. Gauster top of the circle. He's got Ullman in front. Gives it to him. Just as time expired. Good rush by the Pack. One goal that period. It's scored by Cottage Grove. 4-1 your score after 2. Not official, but I think Cottage Grove earned the 3 seed in district play. In District 8, the district playoffs looming. If I read it right, I believe Cottage Grove will open up district playoffs against Rochester. Omaha back the other way with some speed. Centering pass out front. Save, Anderson. Great play by Omaha, and Anderson made answered nicely with a tremendous save up front. No icing. Kaplan chases it down. Anderson touches Bodes. He's forced to backtrack. Now he's got his winger on the left side. It's Mikey. Tried to send it over to Owen. Picked off by Omaha. Now Tyler picks it up. And lefty for Omaha. Shot, blocked. Didn't get much on it. Came dangerously across the front of the goal. Mikey swatted at it to get it along the boards. Oman picks up the loose puck as a misplayed by Omaha. He's bumped into the boards. Owen jumps down to help him. 2-on-2 battle in the far corner. Omaha comes away with it for the time being. Jabbed at by Owen. And now Omaha's got to send it back the other way. Near side comes Omaha along the boards. Hunter's there. Hunter chips it up to the red line. Mikey centers it to Owen. Owen tried to get a shot. Owen. Brooksy shoots, save. Nice movement. And patience for Owen. Short side chance on the turnover for Omaha. Went up over the net. Oman gets pumped into the boards again. Now Hunter tried to push it through the skates of the Omaha players. He was looking to take off. Omaha, though, has to regroup in their own end. Good pressure by Tyler, forcing a bad pass for Omaha, and Brooks is there. Brooksy centers it towards Owen. Didn't connect. Omaha wheeling around in their own end again. They skated in front of both benches with some speed. Centering pass, nobody home. Brooksy has it. Picked up by Hunter. This time Hunter does have some room. He gives it up to Owen. Owen, he's able to send it in. Tyler on the forecheck. Good reverse by Omaha, near side or far side boards rather, and they go cross ice. And they pull it across tops of the circles. Toe drag. No shot. They give it up top. Shot blocked by Owen, I believe. And Weller picks it up. Weller, Harris, Max gets by one. Cuts over the middle. He's turned away, but Brody's there. Brody with speed behind the net. He's got Graham up top. Yeah, he feeds it to him, but Graham was sliding between the circles. Graham, long pass to Max. Max drops it to Harris. Harris sends it in. Jack's going to get there first. Jack reverses. Graham slides down. Drop pass. Harris shot high over the net. Graham hustles over. He's going to have a little bit of room. Blocks it. Oh, Graham fed Jack, but it was just behind him. Weller picks it up, though, and gets a shot up into Brody's midsection. Cottage Grove maintains possession, though. Drop pass to Max. Max to Graham. Graham walks. Shot. Looking for a tip. Good low shot for Graham. He had Max there. Just couldn't get a stick on it. It was gloved nicely by Omaha. 4-1 in favor of the Wolfpack. 9:51 to go in the game. Atkin on the draw. Tried to sweep it towards Graham's direction. Didn't get a whole lot on it, so Omaha picks it up, but Max picks his pocket, and he gets by one. And late offsides. Omaha breaks it out. I get a centering pass through Graham. Graham had other ideas. Gives it up to Maurer. Maurer tried a nice touch pass to Brody. He's able to pick it back up and regroup back behind Anderson. Graham has it. He's forced to slam on the brakes in reverse as he fanned on the pass. Now he gets it over to Gouster. Gouster along the boards. He tries to get through the Omaha player. And Omaha, I think Brody's got to get his glove. Brody's going to change because Brody lost his glove. I don't know if that's a rule, but I think he's got to come off or get his glove. And Mikey comes down for Brody. Meanwhile, Omaha back the other way as Cottage Grove just changed deep pairing. Omaha lost an edge, but he got a centering pass across over the middle as he was sliding through. Mikey's able to hold this puck in. Good job by Tyler down low. He's taking on 2 Omaha players. This side's got to be careful here. He's getting a little chippy. 8:23 to go in the game. Cottage Grove up 4-1. Face off right in front of us. It will be Owen. And Omaha picks it up. They have to get by Bodes and Hunter. They do, but well behind the net. They get it up top, looking D to D, right side. Shot, save Anderson. Left the rebound, but picked up by Hunter. Hunter rings it to their right D. They're going to get another shot blocked by Owen as he just stood there and took it. Looked like into the upper left arm, and he just keeps playing. Good job by Owen on a blocked shot. And he feeds Tyler. Tyler tried to hammer it back down low to Owen, but it was intercepted here by Omaha. And Mikey keeps the play alive, and it's Owen. Got a shot. Oh, and it went in! As Owen just put a puck towards the goal. It got deflected. And they kind of lost it up high, just barely over the goalie's head. I think it clipped the underside of the crossbar. The Owen, Tyler, and Mikey line has done all sorts of damage all game. Keeping that puck down low on the offensive end. A couple goals at least for them today. Hunter now goes to Bowden. Bowden, Mikey. Mikey over to Tyler, and they're right back at it. Tyler gets it by 1. Tried to lower his shoulder to get a wrist shot off. He's turned away by the Omaha forward. Omaha goes D to D behind their tender. In center, but not corralled. Cottage Grove. Hunter tried to get it up to Mikey. Missed on the pass, and they're loose up front. And a shot up coming here. Anderson sees it the whole way. There's 7 minutes to go in the game. Cottage Grove up 5-1. Self-controlled by Cottage Grove. Graham high off the glass. Oh, and Brody tried to hammer it down to Max, who was cherry picking across the red line. Graham tried to get it to Jack, and that one slipped under his stick again, so he's got to force it. They're forcing him back the other way. And Brooksy does a good job ringing it. And he connects it over to Max. Max touches it off to Jack. Jack slides over the middle, drops it to Max. Max's loose short side shot. Wide. Jack picks it up. Graham hovers in between the circles. Short side chance here for Max. Good patience there by Z. So he just waited out the goalie until he went down and punched it in. 6:24 to go. Brooksy to Jack. Off his stick, but deep. Brody sent it in. Brody dropped his stick, covered it. So face-off upcoming. Lisley, Gouster, Mauer coming out for Cottage Grove. Dufresne and Ferguson on the blue line. Jackson tried to get it to Graham. Puck got underneath him, so he grabbed the hold of it, just sent it on net. So we'll redo the face-off here. Jackson on the draw this one. Picked up by Cottage Grove. Mauer Centers it to Gouster. Gouster tried to get a shot off, and Graham took a gamble. And Omaha takes advantage of it. They're loose up front. Save Anderson, picked up by Gouster. Gouster chips it by one and out. Offsides. 5:40 to go. Cottage drove up 6-1. Gouster sneaks on the back door. Jackson tried to get it to him, but Omaha did a good job shutting down the passing lane. Jackson goes the other way to Maurer. Maurer drops it to Gouster. Good stick by Omaha. And Brody's going to go for a roughing or a check, one of the two. So Omaha will get a power play here with 5:10 to go in the game. Face off, controlled by Omaha. They'll send it in. Good give and go for Omaha. They got a good shot. Missed, but held in by the away team. Now they drop it down low into the far corner. Hunter's going to pick this one up behind Anderson. Takes a reverse and then swings it around the boards now. The Omaha team picks it up, gets a shot, blocked by Hunter. Hunter puts a kid into the boards off the puck, but they're able to work it back to their right D, now off to the left. Shot, save. Anderson squeezes it. 43 to go in the power play, 4:22 to go in the game. Cottage Grove up 6-1. Kaplan has it. Chips it up to Mikey. Mikey sends it out. And Omaha with some speed now through the neutral zone. Graham retreats along with Bowden. Shot, save Anderson. Bowden gets it over to Mikey, who's got room. He's going to be able to get this one across the blue line and out with 10 seconds to go in the power play. And Mikey chips it high off the boards to himself. Centering pass here. And I don't know why they didn't call that. Is that not going to go well for Omaha? Graham has it. He gives it up to Max. Max, he's loose, short side. Mikey. Strong presence out front as Mikey was looking to get some revenge. Max actually jams that in. A feed from Graham, I believe. Omaha skates it in. Shot blocked by Hunter. Max picks it up, dishes to Jack. Jack and him trade spots. Jack, near side boards now. Goes back in, tried to drop it to Max. Blocked nicely by Omaha, and they pick it up. Hunter steps up. Omaha's able to clear it out. And Max brings it back the other way. No offsides. Jack. Shot, save. Hunter slides down low. Brody covering the left D spot. He's there. Harris now. Harris up to Max. They're on sides. Max feeds it to Jack. Jack got a backhand shot. Missed on it. Force back behind the net. Hunter sliding down low. Max drops it to Harris. Harris, good cycle here with Harris and Max in the near corner. Shot, Hunter, save, rebound, Max. He tried to give it over to Jack. Harris is able to hold it in high into the air. 1:50 to go in the game. Jack holds it in. Brooksy steps up. They get it by him. It's going to be a 2-on-1 chance here for Omaha. They feed it over to the middle. And they cut back. Shot save Anderson. No rebound. Good save by Anderson. Looking sharp today as he's fended off 19 of 20. Jamo comes in to finish out the last minute 30. Gotta say thanks to Steve, who's taking some photos of the boys here today. That's why Jamo's swapping in for Anderson, so he can get some live action game shots for himself. Tap into Weller. Weller towards the goal. Oh, and what a save. Jackson had a wide open net. He just could muster up a soft backhand. Goalie had to make a sprawling save, I believe, on his back. Gouster with a backhand save. And 20 seconds to go here in the game. And 10 seconds. Captain over to Weller. Weller. Well, Cottage Grove will win their last game of regular season play for the 2025-2026 season. Playoffs on deck. I believe Sunday, maybe. Maybe sooner than that. I'll have to check. Pretty sure they play Rochester. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll let everybody know when we have district playoff game 1 locked in. Thanks for tuning in.